Welcome back to Beer 30, guys. And as you can see, the truck is back. God, was the wait awful, but oh, was it worth it? Thank you all who stood by with me. I'm so pleased to showcase in this episode of Beer 30 all of the mysteries of the truck. I can do it with one hand. Here is the back of the truck. What's up, guys? Beer 30 here, coming at you live from the cockpit of my truck. So a lot has changed from the first video that I made for this channel. I've been all around Portland. I had to take the truck in to get serviced for a while, and I was staying at work. I was pretty bummed about that. If you didn't know about that, then watch my other videos covering that and what I did to occupy my time while I got this truck back. Anyway, without further ado, I'm gonna jump right into it and jump into the inside tour. So getting right into it. To the left, right as you walk in to the back of the truck, is my little homemade kitchen with my little pump action sink. That's where you pump it. Some life straws. All of the wastewater feeds through that white tube down into the waste bucket. Here we have some cat food. It's getting a little scarce. Plenty of shelving space. This is where I fit all of my shit. There's the kennels for my cats. I don't know if you can see it, but I have a electronic drum kit back there, guitar, some tools, all inside of here. All tools that I use for the construction and repair of my truck, the inside. And over here, continuing, you have more shelving. Boots, clothes, airsoft shit, propane, shower. Down here you have a nice little cooler, pots and pans, more tools, and the tote that I take a bath in. Moving along, here's the bathroom that I constructed in the back. Here you have some privacy if you need to take a shit, take a piss, whatever. That's where the cats do their business, right next to me. As I open it up, you can see that the hole goes directly to the bottom, and it's flushable. You can actually flush the damn thing. Pretty cool, huh? If you look down here, this is where I foamed the pipe that goes directly outside to the toilet. So whenever I pee, I don't really, do number two here. I just pee out of here, and it goes directly outside and just drains right outside. And you can't really see it. I mean, you can if you're right next to it. I dropped my load in a lot lizard. This German lamp comes in handy. It runs off of oil, like combustible oil. I forget what it's called. I don't know if it's kerosene or not, but I wish I had a bottle to show you. But it runs off of that, and gives me some light in case I have literally no electricity and need to do something at night. My little mirror. Pretty cool, right? I got this mirror off of eBay, I think. It's like a little shop mirror, but you can rotate it, move it up and down, whatever you need. It's pretty cool because it sits flush with the wall right there. My heater, this thing gets real nice and warm. It's 120 volt, like I said, because I don't have electricity in here yet. So I'm running everything off of this power strip. Obviously I don't put the heater on the power strip. I don't put the heater on the power strip. I disconnect the power strip, and then I connect the heater directly to the 10 gauge extension cord. See, I'm charging my phone. I got more extension cords up here, plenty of herb, lots of books, games I can fuck with in case I get a bored. This is one I'm looking through right now. It's called 100 Decisive Events in the History of Mankind. It's pretty cool. It's kind of big. Lots of pictures because I'm a child. Here's my TV. The calendar that's still set on January. I should probably fix that. Bunch of stickers up top, and my bed. I'm gonna get off of it so you can see it in all of its glory, but I have fit a queen size bed in this truck, and God, do I fucking love it. Beyond the bed here, you can see the cockpit where all my shoes are. Not much up here. Try to keep it semi-clean. It's not perfect, obviously, and this is where she loves to hang. Something else I like to mention is this amazing lift gate. Oh, there it goes. Up. There's up. Pretty cool, right? Pretty nifty. So if I want to take a bath, I can fill it up right over there at the spigot, put the tote on here full of water and lift it up, and then drag it in, and then heat it up with my propane shower. Now, if you haven't noticed by now, the entire electrical, everything, all the appliances, my TV, my charger, everything. It's running off of the big yellow extension cord, which is a large 200-foot 10 gauge extension cord running all the way to a outlet where I'm staying. And that's what's been powering everything. I do plan on installing a leisure battery. For those of you who are not in the van life community or just began in this van life community, a leisure battery is a separate battery that connects directly from your starter to maybe like a split charge relay to the leisure battery, and it allows you to have outlets. You can hook up DC outlets, you can hook up just about anything electrical that you need, given that it doesn't drain the entirety of the battery life. It's gonna come out through here somewhere, maybe up there, maybe run it up here along the top, I guess, and then have it coming through the wall, drill through the wall, and then on the other side probably move this TV and have the leisure battery here. Earlier I mentioned that between that would be a split charge relay. What the split charge relay does is it charges your leisure battery when the motor is on and the starter battery is getting charged to it via the alternator. So there you have it, folks. That's what I'm gonna do with my electricity. One more thing, if you can, try to run all the small appliances off DC 12 volt power, because you don't want to convert everything from the inverter to AC just to convert it back to DC. It doesn't make any fucking sense, right? Why would you do that? You're just wasting battery. You're just wasting battery. Don't do it. Another thing I wanted to show you guys is my insulation. This is just real thin insulation. You know, it's like made for coolers, basically. And up top I have the thick stuff. I have this really thick guy stuff. It's about that thick. I want to say 1.5 inches, just for reference. And yeah, that's where the majority of the thicker insulation goes up top. And on the walls, I have all this thinner insulation all around the truck, as you can see it. I don't know if you can see it, but it's all that's the roll right there. I still have a shit ton, but I've insulated the entirety of the inside of this truck, so that whenever I have this heater running in the dead of winter, it's noticeably. Whenever I have that heater running in the dead of winter, it is noticeably 10-15 degrees cooler in here, or warmer. 10-15 degrees warmer in here. Sorry, excuse me. And yeah, all I have to do is just put some sort of wall here of my choice, whatever material that I decide to use. Mr. Cactus. Kitty love, kitty love. You want some? I know you want some too. Kitty love, where's the other kitty? I promise this is usually not like this on the back here. I'm usually parked on the other side. Just like that. Put her down. Sometimes it doesn't want to lock. Today, it's being a good girl. Now, I went with the Chevy G30 because I found it on Craigslist one day for $1,200 with an engine knock. Now, I know that sounds like a horrible, horrible, horrible deal, because it is. It was a terrible deal. It didn't run for about 8 months. I lived in it for about 8 months until it ran, and gave me the opportunity to fix the inside. Now, I don't recommend doing that whatsoever unless you have a good place, solid place where you can keep the thing for as long as you need. As I mentioned before, I bought the thing with a bit of an engine knock, and I don't recommend doing that. I recommend, if you're gonna do the van life thing, get something that works. Get something you know that works. If you know about a little thing about cars, do not buy a vehicle with an engine knock. So here she is. So what did I do? I tore out the old engine. It was about 550 pounds. And I ripped out, well, I got another one that was ripped out of a Z71, Chevy Z71. And I put it in this guy. Did everything fit? No, of course everything did not fit. It was a bitch. It took 8.5 months. Like I said, I was living in this thing, fixing the inside in the meanwhile. Again, I do not recommend doing this. Inside the cockpit, there's actually a lot of room in here. Behind this doghouse, there's the actual engine. So you can take this doghouse off and you can work on the actual engine. And that's what I did for many months. Pretty nice. If you liked what you saw in this video, please like and subscribe for more Beer 30 content. And join us in the future, because we're always acting a fool here at Beer 30. Stay crusty, y'all.